Hi folks, Fraser Brookes here, coming to you live from Formby here in the UK. Back and ready to go, ready to bang for the powerful UK road tour coming up next Monday. For those of you coming, I cannot wait to see it. If you are going to be there and you're watching this replay, then be sure to drop a little, let me know, by saying I'm going to be going there. Right, so before I start, very special Facebook Live today, because it's not just me. Finally, it's not just me doing the training. You're going to hear from someone I talk about each and every single week for the last 20, this is the 22nd one of these weekly trainings, so for over the last 21 of the sessions, I mention this guy all the time, and he's who I've learned everything from, and he's going to be able to give you some golden nuggets tonight. I'm going to pull out the gold from him. Right, so if you're watching this live, let me know where you're watching from, whether you're in Australia, in the UK, in Sweden, in America, in California, in Canada. Just let me know, just by giving me a country flag or give me the name of the country you're in, whatever it might be. Right, and also guys, if you are watching this new, then drop a new NEW in the comments so I can welcome you to the lives. It's always good. I never like to go to parties when I don't know anyone, so it's always good to, if this is your first time, I don't want it to be your last time, so I want to see if you got value from this video. And if you're watching the replay, I'm looking at notes today because it's a special one, it's not just me doing the training. If you're watching the replay, just let me know by dropping the number one down below instead of writing replay. Just drop a number one below, and then I know that you're watching the replay, which is always good to see how many we get live, how many we get watch the replay. I add them all up all the time. The replay always wins. So if you are a replay viewer, we really want you on the live, don't we guys? And if you are watching live, go crazy on the emojis as fast as you can. Let's see who can get the most. I reckon I could get quite a few by doing this. Should have been a pianist in my part-time. Oh yeah. Right, so here we go. Introducing Simon Brookes, right? So say hi, Dad.
How you doing, guys? Yeah, the father and the son of this team. Yeah, busy mates.
He's nervous, guys. He doesn't get by. The father and the son. I can't wait for you to watch what you just said. Yeah, so this is
father and son.
All right, now I get it. All right, I thought you meant that you were the father and the son. I was thinking that would be a bit of an awkward one. Yeah. So so here he is. Nearly 30 years, mate.
I know. Give it a few weeks, a few days.
On the 26th of October.
Few days.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Holy schmoly.
So, this guy is old school. I am new school. He is the old generation, I am the new generation. Okay? So tonight, you are going to get the best of the old school, and you're going to get the best of the new school. Okay, so I hope you're in for a treat. So one thing I will ask you to do, Dad, is what you've always told me. What was that? A short pencil is better than a
long memory.
That's him who says that. It's not me. It's not my sentence. People say, "Oh, Fraser, I love your pencil line." It's his line. I just nicked that one off you, didn't I?
Yeah. That and a few more.
A few more. Yeah, there we go. And that's my credibility absolutely destroyed. Thanks for that, Dad.
I have my black book. I lent it to him going back a month or two ago. I don't think it. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's the singer. We might get banned off Facebook if you carry on singing like that. Right, so, Dad, three-way calls. You've always said to me you need to do them. What is the importance of a three-way call?
Okay. Well, everybody that's listening and watching this live are involved in an industry which is obviously network marketing. So when you're prospecting an individual, they know who you are. They've seen you drunk. They've seen you date silly, weird people. They've seen you drive silly cars. They've seen you wear silly clothes. They've seen you act silly.
They've seen you pissed, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much.
So what you need to do is you need to leverage your sponsor. You need to leverage another story. You need to don't be the message, be the messenger. So you need to really reach out to your sponsor and say, listen, you are making money from my efforts. Please give me some effort. Please give me some time. Please put in some effort into my business. Can I be fairer than that?
Yeah, so for example, you always talk to me, so Frazer, until you do three-way calls, you're not going to succeed.
Yep.
And that was pretty much true, to be fair. And what I loved about three-way calls is the leverage. I kind of became a little bit lazy because I was just getting these people, and we're going to go through what they need to do before that, before they go on a three-way call. And I was just going, hey, Dad, here you go. And he was like, I just introduced them. He's going to go through that in a little minute. And we just crushed it. It was just bang, bang, bang. Now, not everyone's upline is a Simon Brookes. Not everyone's upline is an Eric Worre. He's done more than Eric Worre in network marketing in terms of commissions. Well done, by the way. Right? But, just have to get that in there. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Your upline needs to watch this video as much as you do. It's very important that they understand the importance of being able to help you. So, if you know your upline, you know your active upline, then tag them in this video. Just go at and then write their name and tag them in the video because they need to see this video, right? It's very, very, very important. So, Dad, let's talk about the old school way. I'm going to go into the new school way in a little bit, but how does someone do a three-way call?
Well, again, old school, and you and I have got a little bit of an issue with this. I live on Skype.
Oh, God, here we go.
Here we go. I know everybody does Zoom, but I've sponsored thousands and thousands of people through Skype contacts. So I always say to people, okay, you're going to join this business, you need to register and download Skype. It's free. People think, oh, you got to pay for it. No, you don't. It's free. So you just get Skype. So then what you do is you speak to somebody about your opportunity, you tell them all the sizzle nuggets, you get them excited, you get them that they want to know more. So let's say you're involved in an opportunity, you say, oh, I'm doing this, but what I'd like to do, we got a step-by-step system. Everybody loves a step-by-step system. And the next step is for me to introduce you to my business partner. Does that sound fair?
Classic.
You always get a yes. Does that sound fair? Yeah. So then you turn around and say, okay, when you get Skype organised, then what I'll do is I'll introduce you to my sponsor. And all you've got to do is get them on Skype, send them a friend request, and then you hook your sponsor into the call. So you turn around and edify your sponsor. Don't be telling your sponsors all about your sponsor. They've done this, they've done that, they've done this, they've done that. Don't do that. Let your sponsor tell their story. Otherwise, you've left them nothing to do.
So new school, guys. Skype for me is dead. I've not logged in on Skype for 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm on Zoom pretty much every single hour. So, and I know it because Dad doesn't like downloading things. He's downloaded Skype once and then that's it, right? So you might say, hey, I'll send you a Zoom link. So you send your friend a Zoom link, they jump on, you're speaking, then you're going to say, hey, I'm going to add my, the person who got me involved into the conversation, and then I just send you a link. You would click on the link. You might have to download it for once.
What we used to do, going back 30 years ago, when everybody had a BT phone, this is in the UK, sorry about anybody that's abroad. In the UK, we had a British Telecom telephone. And on the phone, something similar to this, and you had a recall button. We used to teach people that you need 3 services on your telephone. Number 1, you needed call waiting.
So old school.
It is old school. Number 2, you need.
Right, hear it, Dad. Let's just end this debate. No. I want to end this debate once and for all, guys. I'm going to do a countdown. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Now, for those of you who want love and use Zoom more, I want you to give us a load of love hearts, right? No. For those of you who love Skype more, I want you to give us a load of wow emojis, okay? So I'm going to let me do the countdown first, right? So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and you either give us a heart for Zoom or you give us a wow for Skype, okay? So,
if you love me, you give me a wow. If you don't, give a heart.
Let's not play that game.
No, okay.
Right, so we're on my Facebook Live here, Dan.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, you're only joking. Right, so 3, 2, 1, go. going to be a little bit delayed, so don't think that they're not watching. I just want to end this once and for all. Whether Zoom is better, look at all the hearts. See? You see all them? All those hearts. Oh, there's a couple of wows. There's a few wows. I think you can. That's a solid.
I've got it. I've got it.
There we go. And Messenger as well. We're going to go into the even newer school way in a little bit. Right. So here we go. So let's pretend that Bob. We like to use the name Bob. Bob is in the room. And Bob, can I lift this trophy up? Hopefully I won't break it. This is Bob. Okay, let's see if we can put Bob there. Right.
That's my Darwin.
That's your Darwin. Right. Bob, he's into personal development, isn't he?
He is.
Right, okay. So this is Bob. I mean, you probably can't even see it. So Bob is my prospect. Okay? And you are my upline. So me and Bob have been talking after he has watched a presentation, right?
Yeah.
Whether he's been to an event, watched a video, watched a company tool, listened to an audio, whatever it might be. So I'm going to say to Bob, I'm going to introduce you to my...
Oh, hold on. We've got a lot of wow emojis here.
No, that's late. That's too late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. That's too late. Let's carry on. Right? Right, this is Bob, and I've just strangled Bob. Okay, so they're wowing because they finally met Bob.
Yeah.
So, right, so I'm going to introduce you to my upline, the person who got me involved. What's the next thing that I should say? What do you think is the absolute best thing for me to say to you? It might be difficult for you because obviously you can't identify yourself.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to say to Bob, Bob, this is my sponsor. This is the person that introduced me to the opportunity I'm telling you about. This is the person that's mentoring me. What I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce him. Bob, this is Simon. Simon, this is Bob.
That's it.
You go stum.
Let me know in the comments. Let me know just by saying I can. All right? Write I can in the comments if you think that you can do what my dad's just said. So you're saying, Bob, this is my sponsor, Simon Brooks.
Yep.
Simon, this is a friend of mine, Bob.
Yeah. He's been involved in the industry for so many days, so many minutes, so many hours. He's done this,
In
this,
the
this.
In the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I can. Right. Now, so all I've done is introduced and said like literally 10 words. Bob is a prospect, so he doesn't need to say anything. He doesn't know anything yet. You, as the upline, what then do you do?
I then tell my story. So I don't tell your story, I tell my story. And my story is identical three-way after three-way after three-way after three-way.
It actually is as well. Like
word verbatim.
Like it's as if it's a tape recorder. I'm not even joking about that. It genuinely is. There was that time. Remember, we were driving from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon, and there was our team basically hired like a minibus. There was loads of our team in there, and on the way there, on the way back, we literally said, because we'd all done so many three-way calls with my dad, we literally said word for word exactly what he'd said on the phone. It was so fun. You had to be there probably.
Never change the message. Change the audience.
Hear that, guys? Never change the message, change the audience. Okay?
Keep it the same all the time.
Mark Yarnell, the author of Your First Year in Network Marketing, said that you can make $1 million, and he said that to a businessman, or he said that to a maid, or he said that to a nanny, or he said that to a doctor. He said the exact same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Okay? And guys, if you're getting value, because we're not done yet, if you're getting value so far, please feel free to share it with any groups, pages, or personal pages, profiles that you feel would get necessary value. This is gold. This is $1 million secret, in my opinion. So you've shared your story. How long should that really usually take?
It totally varies. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds. Sometimes 30 minutes. It depends on the person you're telling the story to.
But obviously the message is going to be the same. So obviously it depends on their story, but it's quite nice to keep it short and sweet, not bang on. Right?
Yeah, 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, max, right? So with that being said, after you finish, you go, so that's my story. What do you then say?
Is it a fit for you? Is the business a fit for you? Can you see yourself joining us?
Is it a fit for you?
Yeah.
is it a fit for you? And they're going to go, I'll think about it. Yeah.
Okay, then on that basis, move back to Sesame Street, you muppet. Sorry, I don't have very much patience. If people don't give me what I want to hear, I'll either naff them off or naff them in. Real simple.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about joining network marketing, don't speak to him on a three-way call. Jesus, I can't believe it. Anyway, thanks, Bob. So, have I closed my prospect? No. Did he close my prospect for me? Yes. So, what's that spell? Leverage. That is leverage. Now, me and Bob, okay, this is a figurative, this is just an idea. Me and Bob are mates. We've been to school together, we worked together, we met on holiday once, we were on a plane together, we met on Facebook, whatever it might be. Me and Bob have a friendship, okay? Still can't believe it. Yeah. Me and Bob have a friendship. Bob has no idea who Simon Brookes is.
Correct.
But I am going to edify Simon Brookes to create trust, respect, and credibility between Bob and Simon Brookes. So he then hangs off every single word. Now, big question, Dad. I'm going to put Bob there. Bob, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Right. Now, big question. A lot of people watching this is going to be thinking, I don't have an upline. My upline quit. What do I do?
Go up, man. Go above.
So they need to call the company, or they need to call their upline.
Everybody has lots of people in the upline. So you just got to work with the person who... Everybody in network marketing dreams of having a lifer. A lifer in your business is somebody that's going to be in the business for the duration.
Oh, someone's just requested to join and it's just flipped. Just keep going, Dad. Happens every time.
Okay. So basically what you've got to do is you've got to go upline until you find the person that you can get on with. Mm-hmm. And then you use those people as a mentor.
Would you say they need to know their Fab 5?
100%.
Would you say, just from your experience, if you know your 5 upline, you're pretty much going to get someone who's active?
Yeah.
And it's good to find someone you relate to, right?
Yeah.
I've always found, obviously, it's good for me using you because you're my dad, and it kind of just makes sense. I know people on my team have used you because, hey, why not? But I can almost guarantee that if your upline is serious about building a business, right, and there will be within the first 5, they will take the time to speak to you because you're showing them, I've got someone here who's looked at a presentation, we just need to push them over the line, we just need to get them over the line. If they're not open to doing that, go to their upline.
They shouldn't be in networking.
Well, yeah, they probably should go to Sesame Street, like you said.
Yeah.
Right, okay, Dad, thanks so much. That's the old school way, guys, so I hope that makes sense, okay? Now, Dad, you don't know I'm going to ask you this, and to be honest, you didn't even know I was going to ask you all these questions that I've written down, but, and it's not on there, so don't try and get ahead of the game.
Okay.
If I was to do an event, okay, would you be prepared to come along and share some more of these $1 Million Secrets?
Is the event going to be in the Caribbean? Are you going to pay for my ticket?
Most likely Coventry.
Ah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah? Shaking it? Alright, cool. Stay tuned, guys, because the big man himself is going to do an event in Coventry in the new year with me.
Can I F and Jeff?
No, you can't F. You can F and Jeff, but you can't... You can Jeff, but you can't F.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Alright, okay. Dad, thanks so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'm not going to go into the other room because I know you've got work to do. Yeah. This guy never stops. He still networks today. He absolutely loves it. I'm going to go into the other room and talk to these guys about new school.
Okay.
Alright?
Catch you later, guys.
Thanks so much, Dad. Really appreciate it. Thanks, man. Right, enjoy your time with Bob.
Okay.
Right, so, there we go. Let me just go into the other room real quick. Now, guys, you have got me for the next 5-10 minutes because I wanted to talk to you about some new school ideas. There we go. So let me just, real quick, just readjust this. Stand a little farther back. So, guys, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy the legend that is Simon Brookes? Did you enjoy his training on that three-way call? If you did, give me a load of love hearts, give me some wow emojis so that I understand that you are most likely going to add three-way calls into your prospecting, your recruiting strategies. Okay. Also, give us a little comment as well. Since someone tried to request to join the live, it's not their fault. There's been a few kind of twisted round, so I'm guessing the dimensions are completely skewed. Right, new school. Let's talk new school. Now, these days, a lot of us are building using Facebook Messenger. Okay, we're using Facebook Messenger. Now, what I like to do is, let's say I'm chatting with someone on Messenger, they've seen a presentation. I like to, so let's say it's me and Bob in a group. I like to use that icon in the top right. Go on Messenger after this live. In the top right, there are two people with a little plus sign. Click on that button. You can give it a title, right? You can leave the title. You don't really need to add one in. Just leave the title and add in your upline. Okay? Add in your upline. Now, this is a shortcut. Okay? So you're going to add in Simon Brookes. Now, I have a Facebook group. We're on chat, which is me, Bob, Simon Brookes. Then what I am going to do is I am going to audio, always best on audio message. I'm going to go, hey Bob, this is my upline, Simon Brookes. Simon joined this business 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 months ago, and has had great success. I can't wait for you to get connected. And then I go, Simon, this is my mate Bob. We connected. Simon, this is my mate Bob. We connected on Facebook 3 weeks ago. We went to school together 10 years ago. We worked together in Woolworths 4 years ago. All right. He's a good friend of mine. He's watched the presentation, but I would love for you to share your story. Okay. Now, the upline, it's the upline's job to either arrange a call, say, hey, can we get on a call, or just text, type, or do an audio. Even better, do a 15-second video. Like, bang, hey, like, good to meet you, Bob. I'm just here at home. Like, hope you're well. When would be best for you to connect on the phone? When would be best for you to have a back and forth audio message? Now, that's really good when you're working with people who are in different time zones. It's really good when you're super busy and you've got like 10 of them on the go at once, because doing, you being quiet on 10, 30-minute Zoom calls or Skype calls can be kind of boring, right? So this is the modern day version, and we're going to go into more depth at it at the UK Road Tour. So we're going to be going into that in more detail. Now, it does start. The UK Road Tour starts next Monday. So we're literally 6 nights from now, a week from now, we'll be in the room in Cardiff. I cannot wait to see each and every single one of you. It's kind of got really, really real today. There was 2 banners arrived, and I put them up, and I was like, shit, my face and name is all over these banners. I feel like a bit of a weirdo. I've never really liked attention. I don't like attention, but to see 2 big banners with your name and your face on and your brand on is a little bit, it's a little bit scary in a way, especially when it's 2 meters high. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed tonight's training. If you did, let me know what you liked best in the comments. Like, you might say my dad, you might say meeting Bob, you might say whatever, but I really am looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. I'd love your feedback on what you like best about tonight. I have tried to keep it shorter and sweeter tonight, because I noticed that I'm kind of been going on for half an hour, some of these lives. Tuesday's just meant to be, full on value. If you got value, please feel free to share it. Remember, sharing's caring. If you feel like you got value, then show me that you care by sharing. I always appreciate that. Get ready for those who are coming to the UK Road Tour. I'm going to be announcing this big event that I'm going to get my dad at. He's only just found out now. I've kind of still got to put all that together. Really excited about that. I've got a list of things in front of me, but I kind of can't be bothered reading them all. And yeah, I really appreciate you all, and I hope that we all get a chance to take photos together on the road tour and get to share a few words. If not, then I'm sure we'll do it at another time. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thanks so much for listening. Really appreciate you, Dad. When you watch this back in the replay, you're a legend. Absolutely, really appreciate what you've done in my life and for other people all around the world. So with that being said, guys, see you soon. All right, bye. Let's just, he's still writing the plan in there. There we go. Let's get out of here. Lights off. See you guys.